Welcome back to my spray paint simulator playthrough. My name is Tony, and on this channel, I like to play video games. Okay, let's go. Got a big room to paint. Let's fucking paint it. Ooh. Better battery. Yeah. What else we got in here? Alright. Okay. Oh. My joggers. Well, this is absurd. And unnecessary. White glove approach. Box. They need to have an argyle pattern. White socks, white gloves, sneakers. Okay. Alright, let's go. Wait, what? Okay, so this makes it easier, doesn't it? Good God. Asking the whole fucking thing off. Oh shit. Maybe we will need the old... Oh, okay. It's not requiring you to get on a... Cool, man, it's Uber Star out. You're number one spray dude. It was a Rasta thing. Why doesn't he have, like, Rasta sounds? I will have to buy this. Far out, bro. Why can't I climb this ladder, man? Why can't I climb this? Oh. I see. This isn't even tall enough. What did I just remove? Remember that I removed something. Was it a light bulb? There. In the floor. Okay. What's left to mask? Got everything removed. Oh, okay. Those, eh? Oh no. So they're getting painted. So I guess we can't remove those. Ah. Sure. Oh. Conker's blue. Bonkers blueberry. What? Buy it? I already owned it. Damn it. Hold on. This is going to take a good amount of time. I can't even get it in there. Okay. So, talk about what's on my head right now instead of keeping it in my head. There is an executive order that came out yesterday that, from what basically makes it illegal, specifically, to burn, if you burn the flag, U.S. flag, if it results in a violent act, which seems like a really lazy way to write a law or make a a proclamation, one burning of the flag has been held up by the Supreme Court as an act of or a freedom of speech situation. Ultimately, I feel like if you are afraid of your symbol being damaged, you're not sitting on the right or solid ground with your approach to things. You don't really believe in the document that was created to run our country by, but you'll say that you do under the right circumstances, but you don't actually. In a situation where you're supposed to protect the Constitution, putting out, and this goes for any president, putting out executive orders and doing things that go against that, kind of bullshit. So, as someone who's a big freedom of speech, like, enjoyer, I enjoy that freedom. It's a unique freedom that it's written in like it is, especially in situations when you have people in other countries getting arrested for having bad ideas. Like, I think it's really spooky to just executive order that shit away. I didn't prepare to talk about this. It's just something that's on my head because I saw it yesterday, and the real problem I have is when people who say they're, like, supporters of the Constitution, explain this away because they like Trump. One person said, well, if, burning a trans flag is hate speech, then burning the American flag's hate speech too. Okay, let's parse this out. If you bought a trans flag and then you burned it, you're not going to get in trouble because you burned your own, your own property. And I looked it up too because I'm like, were there any instances of someone getting in trouble for hate speech? One, hate speech doesn't exist in this country. It doesn't. Hate crimes? Yes. Hate speech? No. And I even feel kind of weird about hate crimes because I'm like, how could a murder be any worse based on the reason that the person did it or the intent behind the person? If the ultimate end was killing, like, killing's bad. So what do you have to do to add to that to make it worse? Because the person really didn't like the person they killed? Okay. I don't understand how that makes sense, but that's me. But, like, hate speech doesn't exist. You're not going to get in trouble for burning your own property. I looked it up, like I said, to see if anyone had actually gotten in trouble for that. Oh, yeah, they did. At least the ones that I found. Because they fucking stole people's property and then destroyed it. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. You shouldn't be able to steal people's property and then damage it. That's fucking ridiculous. Turns out, it is ridiculous. And no one got in trouble for it. So, it's absurd and disappointing because you think people who have you think people have principles, and then they pull this shit. And it goes across the board too. If this was a Democrat that was doing the same thing, I would consistently be against it because the idea of executive orders going against the process, governing by proclamation in a country that specifically started things because of lack of representation from the crown, unfair taxation without representation, bunch of things that were against a monarchy. The idea that now we're like, yeah, not we, all of us, obviously this isn't everybody, but the idea that some of us could even be like, yeah, this is great. I think it's awesome that the president's doing whatever the hell he wants because, you know, basically he's the king. Like, it's just, but on the flip side, if this was a Democrat doing it, some of these people would have these same arguments that I'm making, that I don't like the idea of a president ruling like a king. But it's okay when it's their guy or their person. And that's a lack of principles. And it's fucking disgusting and gross. So yeah, freedom of speech. Don't go to a protest where some asshole burns a flag, because they're probably going to take everybody in. At least we live in a place where they can't just, well, for the most part, can't just, like, disappear you. I'm starting to wonder. And that's reactionary shit. That's fucking exaggerated. Like, oh god, what have they done for us? It's not that bad yet. But that's the thing too. Yet, it's always an important part to think about, because it isn't a problem until it becomes a problem. If you let it become a problem, that's an issue. So, like, get out there and complain. Look at your representatives. Are they doing anything? Because if they're not, I am guilty of this. Not taking the time to contact them. Contact them. Well, that's already... That doesn't look like... How do I turn on the lamp again? Torch. Fucking Brits. I'm assuming. Also back to that, you're fragile. If you can't handle a symbol being desecrated, damaged, criticized, any of these things, that symbol's horseshit. You're weak. You're a fragile human being. Words shouldn't matter. And when people, especially in this case, years ago with the whole, like, conservatives, alt-right folks saying that liberals were snowflakes, and now these fucks are acting like fucking snowflakes. Oh, scary words. Oh no, I can't handle it. Like, you're being a little bitch, and it's fucking frustrating. Freedom of speech is important because it defends. You're supposed to be defending even the bad ideas, because it's easy to defend ones you agree with. Difficult to defend the ones that you don't agree with, but those also need to be protected even if they're bad. That's a part of the agreement. There's no benefit in fucking huffing your own fucking farts. Like, that doesn't make tough shit. Oh, it's really hard to agree with something that I agree with. Or, like, defend something that I agree with. It's really hard. Fucking stupid. No shit, asshole. Let the bad ideas, be expressed so that you're aware of them, and then you can also destroy them with better ideas, hopefully. Yeah, I didn't expect This to go the way it's been going, in the speed in which it's going, I really anticipated this run to be more of the same of the last time. So it's disappointing. The only confidence or solace I take from this is I didn't vote for him, so haha, cool for me. That doesn't really help anything, but it's just the fact of the matter. And sad thing is, I don't think the Democrats are going to get their shit together. Because they don't seem to have a consistent message, and they don't have any interesting candidates yet. Unless ones that are just trying to mimic Trump in the way that he acts, which like social media posts and shit being crass just to be crass. That's not authentic. It's one thing you can say about Trump. Trump fucking sucks, but he's authentically him. Authenticity goes way further than you think it should. And if you're just mimicking the fucker, you can't go any lower than he can go. Like, he don't give a shit. So it's a fool's errand to try to mimic that. Be your fucking self and have a solid message. And one that applies or appeals to everybody, or a majority of people. That's how you can get votes, man. That's very generous, and then other times I'm looking for a missed spot around a fucking door handle on a cabinet. Edging. Doesn't reach a... Wait a minute. Let's equip that. Bonkers blueberry. We need more plate. It's like a trap song. Today I'm going to Milwaukee with my buddy Peter to go see a country show, Charlie Crockett. I'm excited. I've seen him live once before. Hell of a great show. I expect nothing less of tonight. Get in a hotel. Gonna tie one on, get pretty bombed hopefully, probably. Get some good eats. Have some good hanging out time. Just got my car back from the mechanic, so that's good. Had a bearing issue, and that has now been resolved. Both sides, so that was expensive. But needed to be done. Now my car is whisper quiet, which is awesome. Waiting for the next thing to go wrong. Car's got 120,000 miles on it. It's 11 years old. Like, no, Jesus Christ. Oh, 13, that's right. So it's just a matter of time till another thing breaks. Not wishing it to happen, just the reality of I should not be very surprised when it does happen. But I don't have a car payment, so that's, I guess, a trade-off. So I got a half day at work today, off tomorrow. To take some paperwork in, ruin myself for my timeshare. Exciting stuff. Exciting things. Don't buy timeshares. Timeshares, bad ideas. Don't do it. Stupid predatory things. But why did you do it if you thought it was a bad idea? Because sometimes in group situations you don't really get to have the say that you want to have. Or maybe you didn't articulate your concerns well enough. Pretty sure I did. But hey, you know what? What are you gonna do? Can't go back in time and save thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Can't do that. Nope. No sir, Bob. At this point, just getting my ass out of it is... And that, well, this is a big thing. Which is also something like you have to pay thousands of dollars for. It's wild. You have to pay money to remove yourself from the thing that cost you so much money. Crazy. Crazy how that works. Almost like it's a predatory situation that shouldn't exist. Because it takes advantage of people. And then locks them into situations that they have to struggle and use lawyers to get out of. Almost like it's a bad thing. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Cool. I'm gonna make kimchi. That's exciting. It's funny what you become excited about when you get older. It's so... Okay. I'm not complaining, I guess. It's just weird that there's clearly big chunks left, and it just says, oh, you did it. You did it. This would totally be set up on like an air system. Like a fucking compressor. You wouldn't have like a little fucking battery powered thing. Make any sense? Weird lines. Just randomly in the middle of a white, solid, flat space. Why not? Okay. Still got a little bit left in there. They all start to look the same. All of the windowsills. They all look the same. What? No. That'll cache it, yeah. Oh, what? Wait, so then... I would have thought this was a section, not the whole fucking thing. Oh, let's fucking just buy more paint right now. need a battery soon. Oh my god. Jumps around weird ways. I was gonna say, I haven't checked the top. What? There we go. Oh. Alright. So, window frame. Which one? Aren't they all good? That one doesn't need to be painted. Oh. Okay, cool. Oh, of course it requires more paper. Oh. The fuck? Oh. Hey, bitch. Fucking... What an asshole. F? Hi. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, good. It's like having something that isn't quite high enough to get to where you need to be. Okay. Fluffy fuchsia. Fuchsia red variant. Red variant. Alright. Wow, here we go again. It's just a different color. Blue fatigue is definitely setting in. Do we have any new equipment yet? What? I'm actually going to call it here because I have to get my morning going and we've almost been an hour. And this is definitely a daunting task. But we made some progress. So, I mean, that's all that really matters. So, thank you for watching. Have yourself a great day. Bye.